Steel Team 6 is this? He's gonna find one more, and the right click, he's gonna confirm the ace.
This year's format is a little different from last year. There are 2 challenger stages instead of 3. Each stage has an open qualifier where all the teams qualify for 12 spots. Then there's multiple weeks of play with what looks like a round robin, and the top 8 teams then move on to a tournament bracket to play for a master spot. There are going to be 2 masters, one in April and one in July. Then with the last chance qualifier in August, Champions is going to be in September, which is super early compared to last year. That's because Riot plans for the tournaments in October through December to be a third-party tournament circuit, similar to the Ignition series in 2020. There will also be game changers and regional tournaments planned for this time, which is always super exciting to watch. The teams that haven't made any changes this year are C9, Sentinels, Rise, and Envy. These are arguably the most successful NA teams in 2021, with 3 of them making it to Champions and Rise being 1 series away. Our teams weren't able to win Champions though, because they weren't used to the EU weather. Next are the biggest roster changes this offseason. 100 Thieves made big moves when they dropped Steel and Nitro returned to CSGO. By the way, that Liquid team looks cracked. They brought in Eccles from EU, more like EU, and Baby J from FaZe. For those who don't know, Eccles was on Liquid since the inception of their Valorant team, and then on NIP. Baby J's coming from FaZe, which by the way looks like they are rebuilding their entire team around Baby Bay. Baby Gay for Baby Bay. Another former member of FaZe, Corey, has left and joined the best organization in the West, TSM. Minus Reginald. TSM also adds on former Immortals members Rossi and bring Leviathan on from the trial period. With the bromance of Wardell and Sabrosa strong, I believe this team will exceed expectations this year. Their old IGL Hazed has decided to leave for Energy, who look to move past 2021 and start strong this year. Meanwhile, Luminosity add B-Dog from TSM Academy, and a young star Mata from Nbox, and Genji add on Rhyme from NIP. However, the surprising moves this offseason are the new stars on Xset and V1. Cryo, formerly Cryocells, and Xander were teammates on Soar, and their results in Tier 2 Valorant were extremely promising. Cryo looks extremely talented on Duelist, and Xander is a super strong controller player. Xset dropped Pure and hope to improve their already contending roster by bringing in Cryo. V1 signed Xander and get that promising controller player to complement their roster who made the first Masters tournament. While those teams are already in the spotlight of North America Valorant, there are some up-and-coming teams that are looking to make a statement this year. Pioneers have former Xset and Energy member Weedid, former Luminosity player Thief, and early Valorant stars JMO, Critical, and JC Stani. This team looks poised to enter the conversation of Tier 1 Valorant team, and they definitely have the experience to do it. Another team is a Crew, who have always hovered in Tier 2 Valorant, but with the recent addition of Pancakes, this team has been on a 31 win streak, an absolute tear on the competition. Gucky, Kompeki, Neon, Calm, and Pancakes are all extremely strong players, and I believe they can make the big jump this year. Knights is another strong team. Former Luminosity player Ban joins longtime star Gangsta with Ziff, Frosty, and Scuba to create a powerhouse in Tier 2 competition. Though they did lose to Luminosity in the NSG Winter Championship, they look to make a statement this year's Challenger stage as well. BBG slumped out of 2021 after showing extreme promise when taking down Sentinels in Challengers last year. Keeping their core of IGL Poach, Duelist Will, and Sentinel Bjor, BBG add on former 100 Thieves member Boy and TSM FTX Bang. With these new additions, BBG looks poised to strike back and return to their former glory. Ghost Gaming has been hovering in Tier 2 Valorant for a while, with players like Ryan, Koala Noob, and Nismo playing extremely well against T1 teams. Now with former Complexity member Brock and John Cutie, Ghost can step up their game for this year. The last team is a big one, and it's a fan favorite, T1. After parting ways with 100 Thieves, star IGL Steel moves to T1 to join Curry in a massive rebuild. With T1 losing players like Automatic and Skidoodle, they bring on former Xset member Thwifo, 100 Thieves sub player 7, and TSM Academy's Pony. With Steel leading the helm, T1 looks to re-enter the Tier 1 Valorant scene and surpass their middling 2021 performance. There are some other notable changes. Former T1 player Sire Player, also known as Spider, joins the Guard, and with the new addition of Jonah P, the Guard may make the leap this year as well. Soar and Nbox will also be interesting to see how they rebuild from huge losses to their teams. I wish the best for all these teams, and I hope to see a team that I haven't mentioned rise. I feel like that is always exciting for the scene, and it's awesome to watch them make others respect their skill. Chamber has been in ranked play for a while, and with a couple smaller tournaments already starting, he looks like he is going to be a very nice addition to the roster of agents with high agency and pro play. His slows are very useful, and his ult allows for eco rounds to be a lot more potent. On the other hand, it looks like Neon may take some more time to be introduced into the meta. Her duelist abilities still need time to be fully utilized, and some look at her as undertuned. Hopefully she doesn't become like another blue duelist, and settles into a solid spot in pro play. Ares meta sucks, please remove this, right? It's horrible, I don't want to watch it, I don't want to play it, gun go brrrr.